Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Izzy and I'm going to be having a vertical sleeve gastrectomy on May 30th, 2013. Today is May 14th, 2013, and I just thought I would do an initial video to talk about a few things related to the surgery. And to tell you a little bit about how I came to this decision, in hopes that you guys will all lend me a ton of support, because I'm going to need it. I'm going to need every ounce of it. So I initially decided to have the surgery in January. My mother passed away in December, and she was only 65. She was very obese, and she passed away from complications of diabetes. In January, my older sister was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and then I decided that I did not want to get diabetes and that I should definitely start dieting. I did initiate a all-protein diet to try to get my insurance company to cover it. I went down from 236, which was my highest recorded weight, to 220. But as soon as I began eating anything again that was not only protein shakes, I went back up to 230. So here I am 2 weeks before the surgery at exactly 230 pounds. I am 5'4", and that leaves my BMI at 39.5. I did try to fight with the insurance company. It really wasn't going to happen. So I'm fortunate enough that I work in the healthcare industry and for a very large employer, and they are willing to fund my surgery partially with a cash discount. So we'll be paying mostly cash for my procedure. I wanted to tell you a little bit about my physician. Like I said, I am in the healthcare industry, so outcomes are extremely important to me, and competence is very important to me, and really making sure that I'm in good hands is very important. So I was very impressed with my surgeon. I will tell you who that is after my surgery. I have a little bit of a fear that I'm going to say something and somebody's going to say something negative. Oh, he's terrible or something, and then I'm not going to go through with it. But I actually think he's wonderful. He went through the entire procedure by video. He took out all of the tools and staples and the suture that he uses. He let me touch them, feel them, manipulate them. He went through step by step exactly what he was doing, what to expect for recovery, what to expect 2 weeks out, 4 weeks out, 6 weeks out, etc. And it has a very comprehensive program as far as recovery and support groups, which was very important to me. So that's how I chose him. I'm going tomorrow for my initial visit with the dietitian and having my group dietitian visit. Tomorrow will be 15 days before the surgery. I will have to do a liquid diet 3 days before the surgery, but because I was previously on the protein shake diet, I do not have to have any sort of preoperative diet other than the 3 days before the surgery. I thought I would talk maybe just a little bit about my fears from the surgery and get some feedback from you guys as far as how you handle those fears and if you shared those fears. The first is I am a little scared. I like I said, I work in the healthcare industry, and I come to work today. And every other day, just like all the other people, I'm not going to be able to take 2 weeks off to recover. I'm going to take off 4 days and then come back half days the following Monday and Tuesday, and then full days on that Wednesday. So I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to be able to function well. I need to be off at the sites doing evaluations and doing a lot of moving around and a lot of work, and I'm a little scared of that, and I guess I need to know up front if I'm really going to wind up being inhibited by that. Another fear I have is related to hypoglycemia. I'm very hypoglycemic anyway. Without the surgery, the slightest thing, if I eat something sweet in the morning or if I go too long without any sort of protein or carbohydrate, I start to shake and tremor. And I'm a little nervous with the surgery that I'm going to have increase in hypoglycemia. I have seen that in some of the videos that people are saying that they did experience that, especially initially within the first 3 weeks. I did talk to my surgeon about it, and he said that that this was the cure for hyperglycemia, was to lose weight, and that it was all weight related, and that I should not have any issues with it. So I'm hoping that he's right. And then, of course, my other fear, which is everybody's fear, is that it's not going to work, right? I do like to exercise. I normally eat healthy. I never really eat any red meat. I never eat pork, bacon, sausage, ham, anything like that. But I do sometimes occasionally like sweets, and French fries are probably my weakness, right? And I'm very concerned that if I'm not in the gym 7 days a week, that I'm not going to see any weight loss. And I have 3 kids, and I have a job full time, and I'm just a little scared about how I'm going to fit that into my life. Now, that being said, I love aerobics classes. I love kickboxing, strike classes. I love to walk on my own. So, of course, I'm going to go do those things when I can. I just really hope that it doesn't inhibit my initial results, because I know once I'm smaller, I will have more energy to be able to do those things. But right now, I'm really struggling with not being exhausted at the end of the day. And then probably the maybe last thing I wanted to say is, for now anyway, and I will log on tomorrow and tell you about my visit with the dietitian, is that I really want, one of the things I've always wanted to do in my life, other than be skinny, which is the one thing I have never been able to accomplish, I've been heavy my entire life, is to become a runner. I kind of envy runners, and I think that, getting out and clearing your mind and running against the wind, etc., is sort of a good catharsis. So, I would like to be able to do that one day. And I see my youngest son, my 4-year-old, he does that. He thinks when he's running around and running and walking, and he'll even ask me, he'll say, "Mommy, can we go for a walk?" And, I want to think, or I want to process, and, even at 4.5. So I want to really be able to share that with him and bond with him and show him, that this is something positive you can do for yourself. So that's out there as a goal for me. A non-scale victory, essentially, is to be able to go running with my son. And so I'm going to try to do like a couch to 5K type experience and see how that goes. All right, well, that's what I have to say for now. I hope that you comment and give me your support, and I really need to hear about everyone's results. I've watched a lot of videos on here. The Slim Jen, you're amazing. I don't know how you've kept it off for 2.5 years, but it's great. Faith KP, Less of Laura. I think all of those people, are really kind of inspirations to me. So I hope that if you haven't watched their videos, go watch their videos. And if you have watched their videos, I hope that you can give me the kind of support that you've given them. And thank you so much, and I will talk to you in the near future after my appointment tomorrow. Bye.